Starting.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Josh Banks. I'm the author of Jesus, Others, You, the Self-Centered Gospel. We're again here in beautiful Austin, Texas. Once again, just got done doing another successful iDads program with my main man, Isaac Rowe, and my main man, Marcus Griggs. And I felt like this was a good opportunity for us to get on and share a little something. Tonight, I'm actually going to come from the book, Jesus, Others, You, the Self-Centered Gospel. And I'm going to read just a little bit, and I'm going to talk about what's been on my heart. This chapter is called The Faith to Be You. And the chapter says that the world is full of locks and keys. And not every key fits every lock, but for every lock, there's a key. Locked up inside of you, is the faith to be the full expression of who you were originally designed to be. However, we do not often recognize this faith because we have not yet been pricked by the spur of crisis that forces us into digging deep within ourselves to unlock the faith that has been there all along. I'm going to read that again to make sure you catch that. It says that locked up inside of you is the faith to be the full expression of who you were originally designed to be. However, we often do not recognize this faith because we have not yet been pricked by the spur of crisis that forces us into digging deep inside ourselves to unlock the faith that's been there all along. Plainly put, until our purpose and our identity are challenged, we may not be aware of the faith necessary to be authentic. Until our purpose and our identity are challenged, we may not be necessary of the faith necessary. We may not be aware of the faith necessary to be authentic. We're going to talk about the crisis blessing, or the blessing in crisis. You see, what happens is there's a blessing in crisis. There's a blessing in conflict. You see, there's always potential locked on the inside of us. There is potential locked on the inside of you. And it takes conflict. It takes crisis. It takes fire. It takes trouble. It takes stress. It takes pressure to get those things that are on the inside of you to the outside of you. I have this thought in my mind called conceived in fire. Some people, it seems like they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth and everything they got, they were just born into a blessing. But there are some of us, maybe you, that it feels like you were conceived in fire. You were birthed out of fire. It was pain that produced the person that you are. It was trouble that produced the person that you are. And sometimes it takes conflict, it takes stress and pressure to get what's on the inside of us to the outside of us. But let me tell you something to give you a little bit of hope. The fact that you're going through something means that you've got a story to tell on the other side of that fire. It means you've got a story to tell in the midst of that fire. You're going through it, but it's not going to crush you. You're going through the pain, but it's not going to destroy you. The thing that you're going through is making you better. The temptations, the struggles, the trials that you're going through, they're making you stronger. So there's a blessing in crisis. Until you've been pricked by the spur of crisis, we don't recognize sometimes how much faith it takes to be who we are. But it's that crisis sometimes that helps to strip away the layers of fakeness, the layers of junk that we've put on ourselves, and actually brings out the purity, the truth of who we really are on the inside. Whenever they purify gold, what they do is they stick it in fire, and they make the fire hot, and they make the fire hot, and they make it hotter and hotter so that all the impurities come out of that gold, and then the purest version of that gold is the gold that's gone through the fire. So guess what? We're birthed in fire. We're conceived in fire. And the fire that you might be in right now, it's not meant to destroy you. The fire that you're going through right now is not meant to kill you. It's meant to purge you. It's meant to purify you. Because guess what? Locked up inside of you is this beautiful, wonderful, complete, whole person that God made you to be. And that's what he's developing in you. That's who he's pulling out of you. That person that you know is there. You might be hiding under different masks or different faces, but you know deep down inside there's more. And the crisis that you're going through, the conflict that you're going through is doing just that. It's getting rid of that stuff so that that more that's on the inside of you can be the strength that rises up and overcomes in those situations. So just want to give you a little from the book. Again, my name is Joshua Banks. I'm the author of Jesus, Others, You, the Self-Centered Gospel. You can pick that up on Amazon.com. You can pick that up on WestbowPress.com. Or you can go to my Facebook page, Author Joshua Banks, and check it out. You can look at my YouTube for more videos, see what I'm talking about. Thank you for logging in. Thank you for signing in. Thank you for viewing. Like it, share it, tell your friends and families. Josh Banks, signing out.